I call to order the Coatesville Area School Board meeting scheduled for June 24th, 2025. The mission of the Coatesville Area School District, rich in diversity and committed to excellence, is to create innovative educational experiences which are funded by the taxpayers, supported by the community, delivered by dedicated teachers and administrators to ensure all students will become responsible, contributing global citizens. Madam Secretary, please call for the roll.
Leon Yacco.
Here.
Steve Wilson.
He is excused.
Elgin Bailey. Here. Beth Brindle.
Here.
Holly Charest.
Here.
Shauna Maxwell.
Here.
Liz Muirhead.
Here.
Donna Rowland.
Here.
Robin Seagreave.
She is also excused.
Thank you.
Thank you. At this moment, I would ask everyone stand for a moment of silence and a salute to the flag.
No, you're good.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do we have public comment?
Mrs. George, can you check, is there public comment? Oh,
Because I'm not going to read it.
no public comment.
Oh my gosh. All right. Additions, deletions, and modifications. To my colleagues, are there any additions, deletions, or modifications for this evening's agenda? All right. Special report. I'm going to give that to Dr. Robarczyk.
All right, good evening, everybody. We have a couple of individuals to just recognize tonight as part of our special recognition as the 24-25 school year comes to a close. And our first recognition, we would like to bring up Mr. Joseph Tassani. If you would come on up. I'm going to read it and then give it to you. Give it to him. So, Mr. Tassani, we want to just recognize you. This is for in recognition of National History Day 2025 Teacher of the Year Award nomination. Your hard work, your passion, and commitment have made a lasting impact. We honor your exceptional contributions and celebrate your success. So we thank you so much.
Thank you.
Joe, wait. We're going to give you your certificate, and we're going to get a couple pictures. Mr. Oliver, would you mind being Mr. Photographer tonight? Oh, we got to put your mic on. Just press the button. There you go.
All right, there we go. Thank you again. So National History Day is it's a nationwide competition that's been going on for over 50 years. I've been participating with my students as part of my historic research class for the past 5 years. So, the award I was recognized for the award based off of the number of students that I've had participating, some of the instructional strategies I'm using in the classroom, primary source work. It's really the class itself, it lends itself to National History Day because it's a lot of hands-on work, it's investigative work, it's history, it's learning history through doing. Emma over here has been in my class for a couple of years. She's participated in National History Day, and she's had some success at the competitions. So, the recognition for the award is really great, and there was a lot of great teachers in the Coatesville Area School District doing great things in the classroom every day. Accepting this is kind of accepting on their behalf. So I'm just one person who happened to get a little bit of recognition, but, this goes out to everybody in the Coatesville School District, including all my great students. So thank you very much.
Tasani, I don't want to minimize it because it started out, do you remember the number of individuals that were nominated, and then you were actually in the final group?
Yeah, it was, so it's nationwide. I was chosen as the nominee for the senior division for the whole state of Pennsylvania. So, and I think there were somewhere around 100 across the nation. And then I think I made it down to the final 25.
25, yep.
Yeah, and, they, was it about a week and a half ago, they had the awards competition. I didn't make it into the final, like the final 5, I think. But, yeah, it's just an honor to be recognized
Great
and
recognition,
represent Coatesville.
for sure.
So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Tasani. All right, our next recognition, if I can ask Mr. Matthew Ortega to come up. Mr. Ortega, in recognition of being chosen as the first minority head coach in the history of the Pennsylvania Scholastic Football Coaches Association 68th Big 33 Football Classic. Your outstanding dedication and impact as a coach has inspired innumerable athletes and students with passion, leadership, and excellence, and we thank you for that.
Again, I want to thank you guys for recognizing, not just me, but kind of what Joe Tasoni said. Joe coached for me for about, 8 or 9 years. So he was a part of, all of our success at Coatesville, my family, all their, support and hard work. And it was the hard work of, again, like my family, my coaches, and the support, in the community, and also all the hard work of our players is to provide this opportunity for me to get this, to be the head coach of the Big 33 game. So I just want to thank everybody involved. And again, thank you.
Congratulations. For our next recognition, I'd like to invite Ms. Maria Stoffer and Mr. Kay to the mic so they can share a little bit about this recognition.
Good evening, board members, Dr. Obarczyk, faculty, staff, and community members. I'm Maria Stoffer, the principal at Rainbow Elementary School.
And I'm Jeff Kuchupensky, the assistant principal at Rainbow.
Tonight, I have the distinct pleasure of recognizing a very special member of our school community, Jacqueline Rose, a proud Rainbow Elementary parent, talented artist, and supporter of Rainbow's students and staff. Recently, Jacqueline donated a beautiful and heartfelt painting to Rainbow Elementary School. This painting is more than just artwork. It is a deeply personal reflection of her son Ashton's experience and journey as a student at Rainbow. Through vibrant color and expressive imagery, she captured the spirit, growth, and joy Ashton has found within the walls of Rainbow Elementary School. This piece will hang proudly at Rainbow, serving as a daily reminder of the strong relationships, sense of belonging, and creativity that define Rainbow's school community. We were also honored to see the painting and its story featured in the daily local news, bringing well-deserved recognition to Jacqueline and her powerful tribute to the Rainbow experience. On behalf of the district, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to Jacqueline for her generous gift, her artistry, and most importantly, sharing her sons with us at Rainbow Elementary School. Jacqueline, thank you to your commitment to Rainbow and the Coatesville Area School District. Your contribution will continue to inspire students, staff, and families for years to come. Please join me in thanking Jacqueline for her meaningful and lasting impact on Rainbow Elementary School's community. Thank you, Jacqueline. And in case you didn't hear that, she's also a proud graduate of Coatesville Area School District.
And last but not least, Miss Emma Shivert, if you would come up and join. You got to be right in that center. You can face them. Emma, we would like to give you this certificate and small token of our appreciation in recognition of your outstanding service, dedication, leadership as a student board representative during the 23-24 and 24-25 school years. Your contributions provided a valuable student perspective, strengthened the voice of your peers, and helped to shape a better future for our schools. So we'll help you find somewhere you can put that to remember all of us. There you go. Yeah, you get your name plate too. Look at that, for your next role. That's right. Thank you again to all our recipients for being here tonight and being us the opportunity to recognize you. So.
Does anybody else from the board want to say anything to any of the recipients?
Can I add something? I don't know. I don't have it right in front of me, but I think Cache was also one of 33 schools in the state to get a governor's recognition for civic engagement. And I think Mr. Tassoni maybe had a part in that too, because that was based on the number of eligible voters that were student voters that were registered. So thank you.
It was based on voter registrations at the high school and pledges to register to vote.
Yeah, so
Nice.
thank you for that too. So.
Awesome. All right, moving on. Let people leave. You can go if you want. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Approval of the minutes. Recommended action that the Board of School Directors approve the minutes from June 10th, 2025 special board meeting, subject to any additions, deletions, modifications, or clarifications. Call for a motion.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions, comments, or discussion? Madam Secretary, please call for the vote.
Beth Brindle,
Yes.
Liz Muirhead,
Yes.
Elgin Bailey,
Yes.
Shauna Maxwell.
Yes.
Holly Charez.
Yes.
Lear Nyako.
Yes.
Donna Roland.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Mr. Barbetta, you want to talk about executive session? real
Sure.
quick?
The board met in executive session on June 23rd, 2025 to discuss the following items. Confidential student matter, confidential personnel matters, matter of potential litigation, a matter of active litigation docketed in the Chester County Court of Common Pleas at 2024-06456-TT, a safety and security item, and a matter related to collective bargaining. That concludes this evening's executive session announcement.
Thank you. And since we don't have a student representative report, it's the superintendent report.
Excellent. So as you know, the year never slows down. And when there was a lot of great activities that happened at the end of May, beginning of June. And I want to start off with our actual first ever kindergarten first walk. This was an opportunity for our pre-registered kindergartners who are coming in to start next year to walk across the graduation stage they were pictured with their certificate and their graduating year of 2038. We had a great show. We had almost about 60 students of our new registered class come through, and it was great. If you saw the pictures on Facebook, we had a lot of great comments, and we will continue this into next year as well. Our next one was honoring our years of service and retirees. We honored all of the individuals by year, starting at year 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. And then we also acknowledged our retirees who were leaving us, just to be able to give them an extra special tribute. Our next one was the senior class prom, which was a very exciting opportunity. Due to the inclement weather coming in, we kind of doubled up the parade and made it happen. And we made it through with no incident whatsoever, but a lot of great floats and the horse and buggy and carriage and the Barbie car. There was a lot of things going on at that parade that were really exciting, and the kids had a wonderful time and then had a great time inside. I mean, once again, the prom committee just did a spectacular job of making that gym look like a banquet room to the furthest extent. So it was great. We also have just a thank you to all our 24-25 student athletes for a great year. As you know, we've recognized our student athletes throughout the year and their accomplishments, and we look forward to moving into next year and seeing what they bring again. And then we had some end of the year fun at North Brandywine Middle School. Dr. Roberts sent these to me and asked if I would share them out. Just a lot about fun times. She's talked about it when she came and did her presentation with her PBIS Fun Day. They did a volleyball competition. They really had some just really neat opportunities to experience over the year. And of course, graduation 2025. We had a spectacular night of honoring just over 400 graduates and recognizing them for their accomplishment and graduating from the Coatesville Area School District. And I'm going to put in a plug if you haven't seen it yet, and I'm putting this out to the public. There was a great video that we did with all the seniors, opportunity to just meet with them and give them an opportunity to share about their memorable moments and some advice for the underclassmen. So if you get a chance, it's on Facebook. We'll push it to the top again tomorrow. And then just as always, our construction updates. As well, I want to make mention that the construction is also on the website, the updates. It's under community, and you will see that on the tab. But this one is not on the website yet, but we will put it there. Kings Highway, for those of you that are familiar, there were, Mr. Brazil, remind me, how many? 26 trailers that were parked there almost 15 years ago. And were never utilized except to put storage in, as storage. So of those 26, 23 have been removed. 3 of them will remain as the work trailers for the construction that will be done for the project that's happening at Kings Highway, the renovations and the addition. And it's just amazing when you go up now, if you get a chance to go in that back area and just see the cornfield behind and how much space there is behind there. So a beautiful sight. Mr. Graham already asked me about a playground back there, just so you're the heads up. North Brandywine, as you can see, I won't read all of these for you, the bullet points here for you. It'll be in the Rate of Review tomorrow, as well on the website. But there is a lot going on at each of the buildings, North Brandywine and Reeseville, of what's being accomplished. The Reeseville addition looks like, from the outside, almost complete. It's a great site to see. And the North Brandywine Middle School Annex, I call it right now. As you can see, the fencing removal is scheduled to begin on 6/23. We're continuing hanging drywall, continuing finishing the drywall inside, ceramic tile installation in the bathrooms, continued rough-ins, and pulling wires through all the conduit and the set poles for the primary services throughout the building. We are actually headed to, with the interior design tomorrow, to finish up our picks for Doe Run Elementary for colors and everything, as well as North Brandywine, I believe. We have some work to do still. as well. And there's some pictures of North Brandywine, the inside, the outside. It's really starting to come together. And then Reeseville, as you can see, there's a laundry list of things, again, that are taking place, as I said, to continue the brick veneer, painting, the mechanical installations, the low voltage rough-ins are being put in along with the fire alarm permits, and the continued mechanical rough-ins. And what else do I have here? And just continue to hang drywall in the bathrooms and the classroom soffits. And I'm also happy to announce that we attended the West Brandywine zoning hearing meeting this past, what did I go? Last Wednesday. And they agreed, and we're ready to move forward with the construction, or the planning construction for the new North Brandywine Middle School. And there's the picture of the actual brick going up on the Reeseville addition. So thank you. I always do that. I always forget about those dates. So our next committee meetings will be held on July 8th, 2025 at 6 p.m. here in the Learning Center. And then our regular school board meeting being held on July 22nd at 6 p.m. here in the Learning Center.
Thank you. I do have to say that I saw a lot of feedback on social media about that kindergarten walk, and other people in other districts going, did our district do that? So we need. My bad. Okay, moving on. Committee meeting, okay, we're going to motion items for approval. Committee meeting action items considered routine will be enacted under one motion unless removed for separate action upon board request. The purpose of the consolidated motion is to expedite governing board action on all consent items, which are not held for discussion. Items that have been held for discussion by the governing board will be enacted upon at the time the item is discussed. So I'm going to pull under finance, letter A and S. Under education, letters M and N. And then under operations, J, K, and L, which I think you guys already know. Cool. All right. To my colleagues, are there any other, anybody else would like to remove anything else from the agenda tonight? Awesome. Okay. With items now removed from consent agenda for individual vote, I call for a motion.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions, comments, or discussion? Madam Secretary, please call for the vote.
Shauna Maxwell.
Yes.
Donna Rowland.
Yes.
Lear Nyako.
Yes.
Elgin Bailey.
Yes.
Beth Brindle.
Yes.
Liz Muirhead.
Yes.
Holly Charest.
Yes.
Motion approved.
We move to the items that were held for the Finance Committee. The first is letter A, the financial statements. Recommended action that the Board of School Directors approve the financial statements, bills, payables list as presented. This is a monthly review of the bills, the treasurer's report, the expenditures report, and the revenue report that we routinely hold for a roll call vote. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Are there any questions, comments on this item? Okay, seeing none, call for the vote.
Holly Charest.
Yes.
Donna Rowland.
Yes.
Elgin Bailey.
Yes.
Liz Muirhead.
Yes.
Lear Nyako.
Yes.
Shauna Maxwell.
Yes.
Beth Brindle.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Okay, remaining item on Finance Committee is letter S, the Human Resources Report. Recommended action that the Board of School Directors approve the resignations, appointments, new positions, leaves of absence, transfers, changes of status, and corrections as presented. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Okay, again, this is a routine monthly item for us to approve all of the HR-related changes. It's usually held for a roll call vote in case anybody needs to abstain due to personal conflict, if there's a relative on the list. Are there any questions, comments on this item? Okay, seeing none, call for the vote.
Elgin Bailey.
Yes.
Liz Muirhead.
Yes.
Donna Rowland.
Yes.
Shauna Maxwell.
Yes.
Holly Charest. Yes. Beth Brindle.
Yes.
Lear Nyako.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Okay, that concludes the Finance Committee portion of the agenda. I turn to my colleague for the Education Committee.
Good evening. Let's see. Thank you. Okay, we will go to A and ask if there is a motion to approve A, MOU agreement between.
It's not A, it's M.
M?
We're just doing M and N.
Oh, we're just doing M, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so let's
Okay.
go through M first and then N.
Oh,
All
okay,
right.
sorry.
No, it's all right.
Okay. Excuse me. M, Valley Forge Educational Service Vanguard School, ESY Agreement Addendum B for student IDs 100174990, 100169224, 100133030, 100155530, Agreement Addendum B1 for student ID.
I'm sorry.
That's wrong.
No, you're right. You're good. I'm sorry that I made you have to read this. Sorry. There's a lot of numbers.
Okay, 1008084, almost finished. An agreement addendum B2 for student ID 10021866. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Motion.
Okay.
Second.
Are there any questions? Okay, and I guess, can we call for a vote?
Shauna Maxwell.
Yes.
Lear Nyako.
Abstain.
Elgin Bailey.
Yes.
Donna Roland.
Yes.
Beth Brindle.
Yes.
Holly Charess.
Yes.
Liz Muirhead.
Yes.
Motion approved.
All right, now we're moving to N, Valley Forge Educational Service, excuse me. And, hold on a second, go back up to N, I lost it. Valley Forge Educational Service, Vanguard School for 2025 through 26 for the year enrollment agreement addendum A. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Are there any questions? Okay, can we have the vote, please?
Liz Muirhead.
Yes.
Shauna Maxwell.
Yes.
Elgin Bailey.
Yes.
Beth Brindle.
Yes.
Donna Roland.
Yes.
Lear Nyako.
Abstain.
Holly Charess.
Yes.
Motion approved.
You're good.
That concludes, great.
All right, we're going to head over to operations, get that started. Starting with recommended action item J, that the Board of School Directors approve the change order for the roof duct curbs and HVAC roof units for the roof project at Scott Middle School for a total cost of $182,319.94 as presented. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Okay. Any questions, comments?
I think we put this on because we
We're-
didn't.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No. I think I was just clarifying why we put it on. Do you?
Nope, I'll let you clarify.
Oh, isn't it because we didn't have it was a placeholder, we didn't have the quote
details.
yet?
That is correct,
Right.
yes.
All right.
But I think that this bid was very consistent with the indication that we received at committee meeting.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Great. Thank you.
All right, Madam Secretary, can you call for a vote, please?
Lear Nyako.
Yes.
Holly Charess.
Yes.
Shauna Maxwell.
Yes.
Beth Brindle.
Yes.
Liz Muirhead.
Yes.
Elgin Bailey.
Yes.
Donna Roland.
Yes.
Motion approved.
All right, recommended action item K, that the Board of School Directors approve the recommendation from Snyder Hoffman Associates, Inc., and award DK Construction Services, LLC, the contract to be their electrical contractor for the, I'm going to destroy this word, natatorium, thank you, natatorium light project at the senior high school for a total cost of $165,000.00 as presented. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions, comments, or discussions?
I just wanted to ask, because you had explained this so thoroughly at committee, I just want to make sure that this covers some of the liability around damage to the liner, if that happens, because you said they need to put a lift in to do this work.
I ensured that was put into the specs of the contract. And just for point of reference, our estimated budget originally was between 175 and 200,000.
Thank you.
Outstanding, thank you. All right. Madam Secretary, please call for a vote.
Lear Nyako.
Yes.
Beth Brindle.
Yes.
Holly Charess.
Yes.
Elgin Bailey.
Yes.
Shauna Maxwell.
Yes.
Donna Roland.
Yes.
Liz Muirhead.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Outstanding. Recommended action item L, that the Board of School Directors approve the contract for professional services with Callan Township for the Reesville Elementary School sidewalk repair project as presented. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions or comments? You're standing at the podium already. Go ahead, my man.
I just want to make a note and clarify. You had already approved this exact same fee agreement. I thought that that was good enough, but seeing as we're doing a sidewalk replacement, they want one for each part of the project. So I want to get this on this month so there's no delay.
Outstanding. Appreciate that. All right. Madam Secretary, please call for a vote.
Donna Roland.
Yes.
Elgin Bailey.
Yes.
Leon Yacco.
Yes.
Beth Brindle.
Yes.
Steve Wilson. I'm sorry, he's not here. Liz Muirhead.
Yes.
Shauna Maxwell.
Yes.
Holly Charest.
Yes.
Motion approved.
That concludes operations.
Thank you. All right. Public comment. Awesome. The board has requested that all persons make comment of public concern list their names, address, telephone number, and topic on the sheet provided. There is a 3-minute time limit per person. Miss Lori Shannon Bailey.
Good evening. Just want to comment here briefly about the equity report, some recommendations. The topic is Your Leadership Matters. Forwarding a new vision of excellence through equity in action, advocating for historically marginalized students, families, and communities, allocating resources to where they are most needed, making all decisions through a reflective, equity-informed lens, supporting the people who support the children. I see that we have a coach that apparently died. My condolences to the family. I didn't know that. That was the girls' 7th grade basket coach, so my condolences to that team and to our community. Moving along to our resignations, I see that the district has hired a special education teacher. It looks like 2 special education teachers in light of at least 3 special education teachers on the resignation list. I think I've asked you all this before, and I'm not even sure this is possible. But what is the recommendation to maybe give teachers a bonus, a retention bonus? Not sure if that's possible, but it seems like we have an awful lot of teachers resigning. So what is the district doing to retain teachers? The ICS contract, it says on 125, ICS informed Shannon A. Smith and Berkshire that a new graphic enunciator will not be needed as a new middle school is currently in design. Are we building a new middle school? And if so, where might that be? Finally, we still don't have your decision on the recommendations on the code of conduct. Number 3 from the recommendation says, page 6 and 7 references exclusion of parents. There should be notice to parents about any proposed exclusion and an opportunity to appeal that decision. In addition, parents should not be automatically excluded for the duration of the school year as the code envisions. Rather, decisions should be made on a case-by-case basis in light of the importance of parent participation. Moreover, the code should reference that parents of students with disabilities are legally entitled to participate in IEP meetings and other meetings related to special education services. They must be provided with a virtual option, as parent participation in the IEP process is a federal requirement under the IDEA. Thank you.
Thank you. Informational items. To my colleagues, are there any informational items this evening? All right. Do I have a motion for adjournment?
Second.
This meeting's adjourned.
What's-